Step back in time to an age of colossal empires, legendary heroes, and stories that shaped the very course of human history. These are not just tales, they are the foundations of our world, whispered across millennia. Prepare to journey through the mists of antiquity, guided by the words of those who saw it firsthand. Our guide through much of this ancient tapestry is Herodotus, the father of history. He wasn't just a chronicler, he was a traveler, an investigator, driven by an insatiable curiosity about the world and its peoples. His writings offer us a unique window into civilizations long gone. Herodotus journeyed across vast and diverse lands. From the sun-drenched sands of Egypt to the bustling markets of Babylon, he sought out stories, customs, and the truth behind the legends. His accounts are a blend of observation, hearsay, and deep historical inquiry. He visited the awe-inspiring pyramids of Giza, structures that defied belief even then. Herodotus spoke with Egyptian priests, attempting to unravel the mysteries of their construction and the lives of the pharaohs who commanded such feats. His wonder is palpable in his descriptions. In Babylon, Herodotus documented a custom that might shock modern sensibilities: the marriage market. Young women were brought before potential husbands, with the most beautiful auctioned off to the highest bidders. The money from these sales was then used as dowries for the less attractive women. This practice, though seemingly harsh, reveals complex social structures and economic realities of ancient Babylon. It highlights the vastly different cultural norms that existed thousands of years ago. Herodotus recorded it without judgment, simply as a fascinating aspect of Babylonian life. Herodotus also shares the profound encounter between the Athenian statesman Solon and the fabulously wealthy King Croesus of Lydia. Croesus, surrounded by his riches, asked Solon who the happiest man in the world was, expecting the answer to be himself. Solon's reply was unexpected. Solon named Talus, an ordinary Athenian citizen. He explained that Talus lived a prosperous life, saw his sons grow into upstanding men, and died a glorious death defending his city. This story serves as a timeless reminder that true happiness is not measured by wealth, but by a life well lived and a meaningful end. The relationship between the Greeks and the mighty Persian Empire was fraught with tension, conflict, and a long memory for perceived wrongs. Herodotus meticulously documented the escalating cycle of retaliation that ultimately led to epic wars. It began with ancient grievances. The Phoenicians, according to Greek accounts, abducted Io, a princess from Argos. In response, the Greeks allegedly abducted Europa from Phoenicia. This tit-for-tat continued, laying the groundwork for future conflict between East and West. The cycle escalated dramatically with the abduction of Media from Colchis by the Greeks. The Persians viewed this as a significant offense, demanding her return. The Greeks refused, citing the previous abductions as justification. This simmering animosity boiled over with the most famous abduction of all, Paris of Troy, taking Helen from Sparta. This act ignited the Trojan War, a conflict that in the Greek view was the ultimate retaliation and a major point of contention with the Eastern world. King Croesus of Lydia, before his famous encounter with Solon, was a key player in this rising tension. After securing his throne, he launched an attack on the Greek city of Ephesus. This marked one of the first major unprovoked assaults by an Eastern power against the Greeks, setting a dangerous precedent. Beyond historical accounts, the ancient world is rich with myths that explore the deepest human emotions and darkest impulses. The story of Jason and Medea is a prime example, a tale of passionate love twisted into horrific vengeance. Medea, a sorceress, fell deeply in love with the hero Jason. She used her magic and betrayed her own family to help Jason obtain the legendary Golden Fleece. Their love seemed unbreakable, forged in shared danger and sacrifice. However, Jason later abandoned Medea for a new bride, the Princess of Corinth. Medea's reaction was not one of quiet sorrow. Fueled by rage and betrayal, she enacted a terrible revenge, killing Jason's new bride and even her own children with Jason to inflict maximum pain upon him. It's a chilling exploration of love turned to hate. While our focus is ancient, the themes of cultural encounter, love across divides, and the potential for betrayal resonate throughout history. William Dalrymple's book, White Muggles, explores similar dynamics centuries later in 18th century India. It details relationships between British men and Indian women. These relationships were often complex, marked by genuine affection but also by power imbalances and societal pressures. They highlight how love and betrayal can manifest when different worlds collide, a theme that echoes from the ancient conflicts between East and West. The ancient world was shaped by extraordinary individuals whose ambition, vision, and ruthlessness left indelible marks. Emperor Augustus, the first Roman emperor, brought an end to civil wars and ushered in an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity, the Pax Romana. His political genius transformed Rome. Ramesses II, often called Ramesses the Great, was one of Egypt's most powerful pharaohs. He reigned for decades, built monumental temples and statues, and led military campaigns that solidified Egypt's power. His legacy is etched in stone across Egypt. King Leonidas of Sparta embodies courage and sacrifice. His stand with 300 Spartans against the massive Persian army at the Battle of Thermopylae is legendary. Though defeated, their bravery became a symbol of resistance against overwhelming odds. Other legendary rulers further illustrate the diverse forms of ancient leadership. Alexander the Great forged one of the largest empires in history through military brilliance. Boudica, a Celtic queen, led a fierce rebellion against Roman occupation in Britain. Hatshepsut, a female pharaoh of Egypt, ruled with strength and presided over a period of great prosperity and building. Hammurabi of Babylon is renowned for his comprehensive legal code, one of the earliest and most complete written law codes known. These figures, in their unique ways, define their times. Legends also speak of the Amazons, a mythical race of fierce warrior women. They were said to live independently, forming their own societies and challenging male-dominated empires. Their stories, whether purely myth or based on real nomadic women, captured the imagination. The Amazons represent a powerful archetype of female strength and independence. Tales of their battles and interactions with heroes like Hercules and Achilles highlight their formidable reputation and their defiance of traditional gender roles in the ancient world. These stories, whether historical accounts from Herodotus, dramatic myths, or the lives of legendary leaders, continue to captivate us. They explore universal themes: the rise and fall of empires, the complexities of human relationships, the nature of power, and the search for meaning. They are more than just history. They are the bedrock of Western literature, drama, and political thought. They remind us that while the world changes, the fundamental human experiences of love, betrayal, ambition, and the struggle for survival remain constant. By studying these ancient narratives, we gain insight not only into the past, but also into ourselves. The ancient world is a vast ocean of stories waiting to be explored. Dive deeper into the lives of these kings, the fate of these empires, and the timeless tales of betrayal and love. Subscribe to our channel for more journeys into history's greatest moments. Like this video if you were intrigued by these ancient echoes, and share it with fellow history enthusiasts. What ancient story fascinates you most? Let us know in the comments below.